this poem. If I've ever given you a hug or told you I love you, this poem is dedicated to you. The black tie and suit definition of the word bohemian is 1, a native to or inhabitant of Bohemia. 2, a person has an artist or a writer who lives and acts free of regard of conventional rules and practices. 3, the Czech language especially spoken in Bohemia. And 4, a gypsy. Now, the Bohemian definition of the word bohemian is when the strokes of your pen make love to the parchment in your hand and they continue to produce a beautiful newborn moment that often grows into a warm memory that you have grown proud of, that you have grown to even love. And you can call it now and forever your own. When poetry isn't just a way to get in between the exquisitely pure and innocent legs of your first love, but just simply the language of the gods, and we are merely speaking in radical tongues. When freedom doesn't mean speaking out of turn, but having a voice and finally having someone willing enough to listen to the way your heart is screaming out to be heard. When truth isn't just admitting that you stole from the cookie jar, but bandaging your breasts down and having a broad shoulder like the stride of a man, and knowing that you will be a better husband than your father ever was. When beauty is more than just a pale face, blonde hair, blue-eyed, pink pouty lip, pretty white smile, double deep chest, and a 13-inch waist. You know what I'm talking about. But you see, that body often resembles one of a Greek. But you see, beauty is when a crooked-toothed smile is directed your way. When dark, mysterious eyes you can get lost in. Ebony waves that fly in the wind, the body of an African royal rather than any other Greek civilian. And love. Well, love is not having to say a word. When a look is given across the room and a simple smile can say that 8-letter sentence. Love is a warm embrace given to you by your mother as her perfume swells your head. Love is when you are wrestling with your sibling and or best friend like wolf pups playing on the living room floor. Love is a kiss that grows into a cosmic spell that takes your body and releases it from its human chains. Love is lying in each other's arms, feeling the sweat beat down yours in their chest and from the moments of life being shared and just listening. Listening. And listening to the heavy breathing, listening to the heart beating, and listening most of all together. And not having to utter a syllable, but knowing that the fact that you two are still deeply in love with each other, love is not having to say a damn word. Bohemian, one who believes in truth, beauty, freedom, and above all things, love.